interest in studying our Sanatana Dharma Shastras. Although it's the most important thing in life, but in the present context of way of living life, is the toughest of the task. Right from survival onwards, pushed and forced by so many inner urges and demands, the entire humanity is so busy in the outer world. We are also part of that world only. In spite of that, selecting to study Shastras, choosing to study Shastra is a really a very commendable thing, not easy. And that also on the regular basis. There are two things. One is this is the grace of God and Guru, and again, this is the way to invoke the grace of the God and Guru by being regular in our Shastra Dhenam. This inclination makes the God Guru feel that yeah, ये जिज्ञासु है, ये साधक है. So let me support him in sadhana. Just like the Lord support the people in samsara. अच्छा ये संसारी है, इसको इधर फंसना है, चलो फंसा देते हैं. उसको उधर धंसना है, चलो धंसा देते हैं. So we ask for him as a samsari, I want to follow in this. We don't put that language. That mere asking is that. भगवान मुझे धन चाहिए मतलब मुझे धन में फंसना है. You accept it or not. भगवान कहते चल ले ले फंस जा. बंदा फंस गया अभी now like that. Children are entangled in the things. People get entangled because they ask the God. उसी तरह भगवान thinks अच्छा he is studying शास्त्र तो he wants to come out of entanglements. Chalo, let me show him the wisdom. Give him the wisdom, show him the path correct. Those things happen deeply inside us if we do this exercise of studying Shastras regularly, patiently. Very tough task, but this is the way. Any time when we have to be liberated, whether it's this life or after 100 lives, the technique is this only. You have to know the self. Through yoga marga or jnana marga or bhakti marga. बट तो करना तो पर तीनों में वही मेहनत है. So good. Let us appreciate ourselves and continue praying to the Guru Parambara and God to keep up that inspiration in us, to make us study continuously, and may by their grace we grasp the subject matter undoubtedly, and we get inspired to do sadhana, then reach out to the goal. ॐ ॐ ॐ ॐ सहनाववतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहैः ॐ शान्तिः 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 ॐ नमो ब्रह्मादिभ्यो ब्रह्मविद्या योगविद्या सम्प्रदायकर्तृभ्यो वंशऋषिभ्यो महद्भ्यो नमो गुरुभ्यः येरिमे गुरुभिः पूर्वं पदवाक्यप्रमाणतः व्याख्याताः सर्ववेदान्ताः योगाः तान् नित्यं प्रणतोऽस्म्यहं शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः परब्रह्मणे श्रुतिमात्रे समस्त ब्रह्मविद्या योगविद्या आचार्येभ्यो ऋषिभ्यो मुनिभ्यो गुरुभ्यो देवताभ्यो नमः अस्मद्गुरुभ्यो नमः तेषां सर्वेषां कृपया उपनिषद योग दर्शन साधन द्वारा आत्मानुभूति कैवल्य प्राप्त्यर्थम सनातन धर्म से विश्वव्याप्ति अस्मिन् धर्म संस्थापने कंकणबद्धानां निरंतर दिग्विजयार्थम अनेक शास्त्राणाम अध्ययन साधना प्रयत्न मध्ये श्री पतंजलि महर्षि प्रणीत योग दर्शन शास्त्रस्य व्यास भाष्य समेत अध्ययन साधना प्रयत्नं कैवल्यार्थं वयं सर्वे करिष्यामहे. आदौ योग दर्शनाचार्याणां स्मरणं नमनं प्रार्थना. ओम हिरण्यगर्भाय नमः. ओम हिरण्यगर्भाय नमः. ओम हिरण्यगर्भाय नमः. ओम कपिलाय महर्षये नमः. ओम कपिल महर्षये नमः. ओम कपिल महर्षये नमः. ओम पतंजलि महर्षये नमः. पतंजलि महर्षये नमः. Patanjali Maharshi Namaha Om Vyasa Maharshi Namaha Om Vyasa Maharshi Namaha Om Vyasa Maharshi Namaha Om Atashri Patanjali Maharshi Pranita Yoga Darshana Shastram Trutiyo Padaha Vibhuti Padaha Sutrani Om देशबन्धः चित्तस्य धारणा तत्र प्रत्येकतानता ध्यानं तदेवार्थमात्रनिर्भासं स्वरूपशून्यमिव समाधिः त्रयमेकत्र संयमः तज्जयात् प्रज्ञालोकः तस्य भूमिषु विनियोगः त्रयमन्तरङ्गं पूर्वेभ्यः तदपि बहिरङ्गं निर्बीजस्य युत्थाननिरोधसंस्कारयोः अभिभवप्रादुर्भावं निरोधक्षणचित्तान्वयो निरोधपरिणामः तस्य प्रशान्तवाहिता संस्कारात् सर्वार्थता एकाग्रतयोः क्षयोदयौ चित्तस्य निरोधसमाधिपरिणामः शान्तोदितौ तुल्यप्रत्ययौ चित्तस्य एकाग्रता परिणामः एतेन भूतेन्द्रियेषु धर्मलक्षणावस्था परिणामाः व्याख्याताः शान्तोदिताव्यपदेश्य धर्मानुपाति धर्मे क्रमान्यत्वं परिणाम अन्यत्वे हेतुः परिणामत्रय संयमात् अतीतानागतज्ञानं शब्दार्थप्रत्ययानाम् इतरेतराध्यासात् शङ्करः तत्प्रविभाग संयमात् सर्वभूतऋतज्ञानं संस्कारसाक्षात्करणात् पूर्वजातिज्ञानम्. So friends, we are studying Patanjala Yoga Darshanam. We are into the third Vibhuti Padam. Here the discussion is the practical doing and achieving of Sayama. Before that, the Pancha Bahiranga sadhanas of Yama Niyama Asana Pranayama Pratyahara. Now, dekho, even these names we don't remember. The meaning and definition. Then starting to do those sadhanas. Then scaling the heights as per the yoga sadhana. Such a big targets, projects are in front of us. If you really are inspired to grow spiritually, let us involve in these things, not in anything. हो गया बहुत हो चुका है दुनियादारी का अब let us do this one. Everyone has to think for himself. Nobody can impose it from outside. Nobody receives it. Nowadays तो कोई सुनता ही नहीं. From within we have to. So, Bahiranga 5 sadhanas done, Antaranga 3 sadhanas done, then Sanyama of the Chitta gained, then it is being used in different bhumis. First was in the Chitta bhumi only, that Nirodhadi we have seen. Now, using the Samyama Chitta in various places, and it gives a lot of siddhis, lot of vibhutis that is given. These vibhutis are the baits to catch us the samsari into the net of spiritual sadhana, snare of spiritual sadhana, temptation. And that shows how great is this yoga sadhana, how glorious is this sanyama. Therefore, actually, it should bring our mind to this understanding कि फर्स्ट मैं सबसे पहले संयमी बनूं देशतः वस्तुतः कालतः चित्तस्य निरोधः और चित्त इज कंट्रोल चित्तस्य बंधः mastering my chitta with regard to desha kala vastu means no desha no vastu no kala will take away my chitta and whichever the desha or kala or vastu I want to entertain with my chitta, I am able to do it without any distraction. That ability is called sanyama, which is the most important beautiful thing. इसलिए हिंदी वाले बोलते संयम रखो थोड़ा संयम करो बोलते फ्रॉम द व्यवहार अप टू द अल्टीमेट लाइक इन गीता या निशा सर्वभूतानां तस्याम जागर्ति संयमी संयमी वर्ड यूज्ड यस्याम जागृति भूतानि सा निशा पश्यतो मुनेः. Now we are seeing the vibhutis gained through the practice of this samyama on different aspects. There should be no doubt. Close the eyes, feel the chitta. In the chitta, feel the vrutthis. The vrutthis are scattered, running in million directions. All of them precisely are told as desha vastu kala. Now sit, do various sadhanas to bring the chitta to your own control. That's called samyama. The things are told. Samyama has three things: dharana, deshabandha, dhyanam, vastubandha, samadhi, kala. Or you become one with it. Understand the meanings of this sadhana and start doing in us. Once that samyama is achieved, that's the greatest of the investment of MG. With that, laukika you can gain, paralaukika also you can gain. Here, लौकिक फलास only are told. They are not very great results. Huh? इससे कोई मोक्ष नहीं मिलने वाला, याद रखना. So we have seen when we use this Samyamita Chitta, what vibhutis we get, 4 or 5 visa. Just browsing through them, what were they? अभी तो हमने पाठ भी किया था. सर्वेश्वरा सदाशिवा. It started from 16th sutra. What was that? Parinaamatraya Sanyamat Atita Anagata Jnana. Of any vastu on dharma lakshana avastha parinama. If you are able to do Sanyama, the Atita Anagata Jnanam about that is known. Then we saw Shabda Artha Pratyanam Itaretra Adhyasat Sankaraha Tat Pravibhaga Sanyamat Sarva Bhuta Ruta Jnanam. शब्द अलग है, अर्थ अलग है, what is the third one? Pratyaya alag hai, the knowledge of it. The jnanam aspect, the object aspect, the shabda, the word. If you have done the sanyama of separating these three, means when you focus on shabda only you are remembering, no object or knowledge is formed. You are doing artha, not shabda or knowledge. Focusing on knowledge, not the other. These three are together required in vyavahara. And it's going on happening as a routine. है ना? शब्द अर्थ प्रत्ययानाम इतरेतर अध्यास necessary for vyavahara, but that is in sadhana, it is sankara. It is not required. Therefore, what is said here? Tat pravibhaga sanyamat. If we are able to do the separation of these three things by applying samyama on that, and you mastered it, after that ability is achieved of mastering, in which used samyama to understand separation of shabda and artha and pratyaya or the jnanam, the siddhi that comes is sarva bhuta ruta jnana. Means any being uttering any shabda, what is the object indicated by it, what is the jnanam in it, that comes. And again, as we said, it will be used if he wants, he can withdraw it also. Like you are in a railway station, old gaon, hazaro panchi wahan bole. You can listen to all of them if you want. You can switch off also. You need not, by choice, not compulsion कि अरे ये सिद्धि आ गया तो अभी सुनना ही पड़ेगा, ऐसा नहीं है. Sarvabhutarata jnana means when we do the Sanyama on separately understanding or separating this Sankara, the mixed up Shabdas, Rupa, Shabda, Artha and Jnana, which are actually different. Cow is different, object cow is different, knowledge of cow is different. Do ho gaya. Now we were seeing the 18th one, Sutra, in which the third Vibhuti gained was explained to us. What was that? कि संस्कार साक्षात्करणात् पूर्व जाति ज्ञानम. वेरी सिंपल. संस्कार साक्षात्कार करना मतलब on the samskara when we are doing sanyama. Remember, first on our own, then later on others. For all of that, basic is first achieve the sanyama. नहीं तो कुछ नहीं होता. Like unless we achieve viveka vairagya and शवादि षटक संपदा एंड मुमुक्षुता कुछ नहीं होता with millions of classes we listen on Vedanta. By listening to classes on Vedanta, only two things are achieved. One, the world is freed from us. Two, we are not doing any extra nonsense. We are not creating traffic jam. Other than these two, कुछ नहीं होगा. Unless we achieve विवेक वैराग्य शब्दमादि and मुमुक्षुता. ये बेसिक है. Without this, all our time is wasted only in the study of Shastra. In the sense, साधना नहीं होगा. हाँ, information के लिए, time pass के लिए. To claim that हम उपनिषद पढ़ रहे हैं, we can do it. It won't give moksha. Come what may. But I studied Shastras for 10,000 lives, you know. Did you study them? Yeah. Now you start doing Yama Niyama, Shamadamadi. उसको करो तभी मोक्ष मिलेगा. नहीं नहीं नहीं, फिर यम शमदम नहीं है, सॉरी, विवेक वैराग्य नहीं है मुझे, नहीं है तो फिर फॉरगेट अबाउट परमात्मा. नो प्लीज, नो राग द्वेष काम क्रोध सब रहने दो. along with that I want to have brahma jnanam. Brahma jnana will happen, brahma prapti will not happen. Brahma jnana will not give you moksha. The brahma jnana perfectly that book has better than you without even one spelling mistake, but the book is not liberated. In the same way, without Sanyama, these Siddhis or Vibhuthis are not possible. So संयम को हमने करना है, सीखना है पहले, then apply it. तो here is संस्कार साक्षात्करणात् पूर्वजाति ज्ञानम. संस्कार साक्षात्करणात् पूर्वजाति ज्ञानम. संस्कार साक्षात्करणात् पूर्वजाति ज्ञानम. So any samskara is formed because of some action done at some place at some time. There's no doubt about it. That action only creates samskara. So when I am doing sanyama on that samskara, which I have now, I will reach to that time or that place in the history, in my understanding, where this samskara got formed. That is why this is siddhi. Samskara sakshatkaranat Purva Jati Jnana. Purva Jati means where this samskara got born, we will be able to know up to that. It can be 2 lives, 10 lives, 20 lives. A Sanyama Purusha can achieve this Vibhuti, Siddhi, when he applies it on samskara. Then samskaras are 2 types now. I am not discussing it because you are already seen. The Karma samskara, sorry, Vasana samskara. Second is Dharma Dharma Rupi samskara. Vasana samskara leads to smriti and klesha. Dharma dharma rupi samskara leads to karma vipaka of sukha and dukkha. All that discussed, I will not explain. Example is of great Siddha Purusha, Mahayogi, Bhagavad Swarup only. That's why the word used for him here is Bhagavan. Who is he? Jaigishavya. That Jaigishavya Rishi, Avatya Rishi, Sambhata we have seen. In this, the 2 topics were discussed. One is the contextual topic of saying that this Jaigishavya Rishi has done Sanyama on his samskar. That's why 10 Mahakalpa memory he has got. That is this topic. Therefore, he has got the memory knowledge of 10 Mahakalpa because it is the Sanyama on samskara. Therefore, samskaranath, samskara sakshatkaranat purva jati jnanam is proved there. Then the question answer session में 2 crucial questions we saw. So which are the highest sukha timings, which are the dukkha timings in your so many lives of journey to Swargadi Lokas, then Preta Tiriyagadi Lokas, because 10 Mahakalpa में लाखों बार you are born and died. So which are the great sukha, which are the great dukkha, he asked. He says, Sarvam Dukkhameva. That is a very powerful discussion, which is in very much relevance to what we are studying in our morning Shvetashvatara also Upanishad. Then the second thing he asked was, you have become such a great person that with your pratibha, you have achieved that what do you call, mm, pradhana ishwaratvam as well as santrupti. Do you mean to say they are also to be put in the dukkha category? Then that crucial discussion we saw, wherein more greater than pradhana ishatvam is santrupti, one level of it. Then again, the santrupti is also a dukkha, not ultimate, compared with the kaivalya prapti, which is achieved through there the Vedanta Brahma Jnana. Here it is through Chitta Vritti Nirodha and Atma Prapti. Actually, that portion we can spend 2 minutes here towards the end. Okay, he says कि भगवान आवट्य उवाच यदिदम आयुष्मतः प्रधान वशित्वम अनुत्तमं च संतोष सुखम किम इदमपि दुःख पक्षे निक्षिप्तम. That these two also have to be put in the category of dukkha only. What are the two things? Pradhana Vashitvam. The whole Pradhana means Prakriti, means Trigunas are in your Vasha. That you can put them into Samyamastha or you can invoke any of the three gunas as per your choice. That is called Pradhana Vashitvam. मूला प्रकृति में रह सकते हैं, भेज सकते हैं सारे गुणों को, और एनी गुण आई वांट तमो गुण नाउ यू कैन इन्वोक, आई वांट रजो गुण यू कैन इन्वोक, like the Kumbhakarna. He got that Tamoguna invoked so that he is able to sleep 6 months. Otherwise, he say nahi hoga wo. But that's not yoga. That is Brahmadeva Anugraha, because he asked for it. He did not do yoga, but there is an achievement of Guna Tamo invoked. For that example is given. So you have become Pradhana Ishitva person. You have got Ishwaratva and Pradhana. So Pradhana Ishitva. Other one is what? Santosha Sukham. You are also contented, no? Very happy. In that case, kim idamapi, these two also, dukkha paksha nikshiptam, to be kept in the category of the dukkha. What are you talking? Pradhana ishitvam is such a highest achievement, such a sukha, santosha also so great. Santosh ki to abhidago. What was we discussing in Yama Niyama? You know, what are the Niyama sadhanas? Ahimsa satyamasteya brahmacharya parigraha shauchaha santosha. And when the santosha was said, you said santoshat anuttama sukhalava. Now you are telling the santosha also is to be put in the dukkha category. Little discussion is there, 5 minutes. What he says is, see, first the answer given by Jaigishavya Rishi, Bhagavan Jaigishavya Vacha. See, Vishaya Sukha Apekshaya Eva Idam Anuttamam Santosha Sukha Muktam. Santoshat Anuttama Sukhalabha. That sutra Jaigeshavyaji is referring and saying to Avataji, you are right. This Santosha Sukha is Anuttama Sukha, great Sukha. Compared to what? Vishaya Sukha Apekshaya Eva. Only in comparison with that coming and going, limited and conditional Vishaya Sukha, this Santosha Sukha being contented is Anuttama Sukha. Second one is what? But Kaivalya Apekshaya Dukkhameva. Compared to the Kaivalya Sukha, even the Santosha also, contentment also, Dukkha eva. How do you say explain? Explanation. Ki Buddhi Sattvasya ayam dharmaha trigunaha. Because Santosha is a dharma of the Buddhi. Buddhi is made of the Prakriti. Prakriti is made of Trigunatmika. Therefore, Trigunatmika Prakriti se expressed Buddhi Sattva ka dharma hai ye. Santosha. It is not ultimate. That is why this in the 13th chapter of Gita, in that Kshetra only, which is obviously Prakriti, in the list of the items mentioned in the Kshetra only, this Sukha also added. What are these now? Bhagavan says there. Arjuna, I am telling you what is Kshetra. Mahabhutanyahankaraha buddhiravyaktameva cha इंद्रियाणि दशैकं च पंचचेन्द्रिय गोचराः. बुद्धि आ गया उधर. कंटिन्यूएशन. इच्छा द्वेषः सुखम दुःखम संघाता चेतना धृति एतत् क्षेत्रम समासेन सविकारम उदाहृतम. सो बुद्धि इज द वन मैटर Coming from Mula Prakriti Trigunatmika, of the Buddhi, the Dharma is this Sukha or Santosha. So it's a part of the Prakriti. It has nothing to do with Kaivalya. Kaivalya Atmanubhuti is the eternal happiness, permanent happiness. Santosha is a struggled happiness. It will not be always there. Some more logic is given to explain this to us. Beautiful it is. It is said कि त्रिगुणः च प्रत्ययः हेयपक्षे न्यस्तः इति. Now the Trigunatmika Prakriti is always in Heya Paksha, in the category of the thing to be given up. In that category of the Shatru Paksha, the Buddhi is there, and of the Buddhi is the Dharma Santoshaha. Therefore, it is not in our party. Second one. Second is very good explanation. See, Dukkha Rupa Trishna Tantu. First remember, the Tantu, the thread, the string, the binding band or whatever you call the rope, is this Trishna. Dukkha Rupa Trishna Tantu. Trishna named Tantu is giving only the Dukkha. The more Trishnas you have, the more Dukkha. Point one. Point two, कि तृष्णा दुःख संतान अपगमात तु प्रसन्नम अबाधम सर्वानुकूलम सुखम idam uktamiti. In santosha contentment, what is happening? By claiming or creating or invoking santosha, you are eliminating that trishna. And what is trishna? Trishna is uh, dukkha rupa tantu. Trishna tantu dukkha rupa. Trishna gives dukkha. By contentment, you gave up the Trishna. Therefore, Trishna created dukkha has gone away. That is only relative happiness. It is through the Santushti or Trupti. It is not as absolute as the Kaivalya Sukha, where Swarupa Pratishta, Atma Pratishta is there. This Sukha gained out of Santosha is Buddhistita. We are talking about Atmastita Ananda, which is permanent. From the in comparison with that Kaivalya Ananda, therefore, because it is in Buddhi, because it is in Prakriti, which is Heya, this Santosha also is Dukkha only. Santosha means Trupti or contentment is also Dukkha. Therefore, don't be contented. You know, this technically, this Sukha, what you call a sense of feeling that happiness or contentment, technically called as tushni bhava, most worst thing in a spiritual seeker's life. A person who has to become spiritual. Biggest disease, problem. You can never easily understand it. How the thought flow goes in the person of tushti santushti is like this. क्या है स्वामी जी मैं मेहनत किया along with my father's property. I also tried. Wonderful business has flourished. Now I have sufficient bank balance. I have so many companies under my supervision. See, for 1,000 workers, I am giving food to their families. My children are also brought up. They are also taking care of it. No problem. Health is good to me. Wife also listens to me. अब इतना मैं खुश हूँ संतोष और काय की जरूरत है स्पिरिचुअलिटी का मोस्ट डेंजरस थिंग तृप्ति है उधर बढ़िया है मेरे को अब क्या जरूरत है बताओ सुबह सुबह उठकर आपके क्लास आने में नींद का प्रॉब्लम नहीं है मुझे जो खाता हूँ हजम हो जाता है बढ़िया दोस्त है मेरे एवरीडे दे टॉक टू मी दे कॉल मी एंड से हाउ एम आई मजा में हूं मैं सी द डेंजर ऑफ दैट संतुष्टि ऑफ दैट टाइप that he says no need of Paramatma, no need of Adhyatmikata. No, it becomes such a critical thing for the Guru also. कि when somebody says, तुम्हारे बिना मैं खुश हूँ, तुम nowadays I realize that people are not coming to class means they are happy without Vedanta and me. So wherever you are, be happy. I developed this trait. मजा आ रहा है, very good, very healthy it is. So it becomes so difficult for one to reconcile that thing. When that trupti is there of this sort, मैं healthy हूँ. All social respects I am receiving. Everybody invites me. मेरे को ही कहते हैं रिबन काटने को. I'm the only one who never takes away the कैंची. और दे टेल मी, सर आप वो कैंची ले आना जो आप पिछली बार चोरी करके ले गए रिबन काटने को. That is the thing here. Again, I am explaining. See, dukkha rupa trishna tanto. Trishna gives dukkha. Trishna dukkha santana apagamat. Trishna के कारण आने वाला दुख संतति है ना, that is being removed because of the santushti. Therefore, prasannam abadam sarvanukulam. The prasannata which gained there is abadha because of the dukkha rahitya. And sarvam anukulam. Sarva anukula is what I said just now. Everything is convenient to me. Sukham, idam uktam iti. This sukha of the trupti is obtained of this time. Now, where is the Atma Prapti in this sukha? It is only Buddhist time. Like the desire has come, let me go to hotel and eat. Then the thought came of the trupti, no, no, घर में है चीजें. Let me make and eat, more hygienic food I can make. And I made and ate. And trupti हो गई. And कहा मैंने, thank God, when my thought came to me to go to eat hotel and eat, I would have gone and spent lot of money. पता नहीं क्या होता था भोजन, but now I made a good food and ate. I am so trupta. Now this trupti has removed the trishna dukha tantu, but has it given any continuous ananda like kaivalya? Kaivalya आनंद तो नहीं है ना ये. Therefore, विषय सुख अपेक्षा से तृप्ति बेटर है, बट तृप्ति भी कैवल्य के दृष्टि से दुख ही है. एंड द अदर वन, त्रिगुणात्मिका प्रकृति के ऊपर ईशित्वम पाना. हाउ डज विद दैट यू गेट ऑल द सिद्धिस? क्यों क्यों लोगों को दिखा के ताली बजवाने के? अरे इसमें आत्मज्ञान में कहा संबंध है? When you appreciate someone ki you are such a talented, it has nothing to do with one's realization. अब मैं तो कहते मानो मेरे को सॉरी बहुत अच्छे बोलते हैं आप, खासकर पूर्ण मद मंत्र doesn't mean that you are saying it will give me my realization. Kaivalya Prapti alone is the ultimate thing. We should never. So, in this Jayagi Shavya Avatte Samvada, great Rishis, these two things as an additional benefits we got, extra added important knowledge. Okay, but the example of Jayagi Shavya Avatte is to show that when you do the Sanyama on the Sanskara, the Pura Jati Jnana will come. Then we go to the 19th Sutra. Pratyesya Parachitta Jnanam. Parapratyesya Parachitta Jnanam. You know, if I do the Sanyama on anyone's Chitta, if any yogi does, then in this, that person's Chitta, what is there? वो ज्ञान मिलता है. What it is, we'll see tomorrow. Sutra number 19 से कल करना. Yeah. नचतत्सालमरम तस्या विषय भूतत्वात्. We'll see it. ओम शांति शांति शांति. हरि ओम. श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः. तत्सत् ब्रह्मार्पणमस्तु. Wonderful.